Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Nick, and this is Dapper. This is my first mate on this fun ship. Sorry for the mess. That is my van called the Paperboy, which is the name of this channel. Thanks for joining me. I've been living in this van for over about a year, minus the time it was winter where I stayed with my brother. But I've been recently recording all of my journeys thus far, at least for the last few months, as I travel across the states. So I started in Tennessee, went down to Georgia, and here I am in Wyoming, as you might probably can't tell. Anywho, hope you like this video. It gets pretty crazy. Now, this video isn't the official first video that where I started the journey. I started my journey actually in Georgia, or Tennessee to Georgia. And so this was kind of the first fun little video that I made with my phone. So after that, I got a GoPro. But this is still a good video. It gets pretty crazy. A lot of unexpected things happen as I go out and write my last chapter. And since it's not the official first video, it's called Prologue Last Chapter. So hope you enjoy. Go and subscribe if you want to see all my adventures. I have about 5 full-length videos on each state as I travel across, and so you can kind of join me and see the states along with me and Dapper and vans and all the little van troubles that we get into, which is just part of the dance. So hope you enjoy. Also hit that notification button. Oh, before we start, I wanted to give you what this beginning of this video is about. It started off as a review for the best Mexican food that I found. Someone from California and who has once lived in Mexico really loved my Mexican. It's a first place after years of searching for good Mexican food. The first good Mexican restaurant, or I should say taco truck, in Central America. So I just wanted to give you a little insight. This video wasn't really necessarily planned. I kind of pressed record and showed you what I have. So I hope you enjoy and have a great day. Howdy, howdy. Now I'm living in Tennessee now, but I'm from California. I'm one of those guys. In fact, I meet more Californians than I do Tennesseans. I kind of feel sorry for them. But with that said, I've been on the search. So, before I moved to Tennessee, I moved to Indiana. Since I moved out of California about 4 years ago, I've been looking for Mexican food, good Mexican food, everywhere I go. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing better than this place right here in Columbia. This little taco spot. And let me tell you, they do not disappoint. They fry the tortilla, and this is campechana, which is steak and chorizo. They give you a nice cooked jalapeno that you can have with each bite. And then if it gets a little hot, you can cool it down with that. The cilantro and onion, they dice a little bit thinner, but it melts in your mouth when you bite it. It's so, so good. On top of that, they have really good sauce. They have this green sauce, which is fire, and this red sauce. You mix the two up. Yo! Hold on, I gotta be right back. There's this fella I meet once in a while. Homeless man. Dapper, get off me! I'm gonna buy him something to eat. You hungry? You want me to buy you something to eat? You're fine? Okay. I gave you my last 20. Alright, well, how you been? Staying warm? Trying to? Yeah. Alright. Alright. What's that? Yeah, I'll see you around. All right. Anyways, back to my review. Dapper, I'm not inviting you to eat that. Nothing comes even close. The way they crisp up the tortilla, I don't know what it is. What's even cooler about these kind of places, like taco trucks, they never up their prices like crazy. It's like, it's like $9, which nowadays is a really good deal. And I'm telling you, every bite. And the steak and the chorizo mixed in is like genius. If you can find Colombia, you can find that. So here's some instructions. So the front of it, if you're looking at the front of that building, we are on the right side of it. So if on the right side of it, you follow this street and you come up in there, you have all you need to find it. Go on an adventure if you're near Columbia, Tennessee. You can't just jump on me every second. No. Lay down. Anyways, I am going on an adventure today. Going camping. Today is the 25th anniversary from when my mom passed away. And yesterday was the 3-year anniversary of my baptism. Where my life radically changed, let me tell you. And a year ago, I was writing the notes on the first book and only book I've published. I have since worked on a new book, and that's what this adventure is all about. My lips are on fire, I know, but I like it. So I thought it'd be fun. I've been writing this book for 8 months or so, I don't know, year, let's just say year. And I'm going out into the wilderness to write my last chapter. And to go on an adventure to finish my adventure, my book. Alright, I got that much sunlight. I gotta turn this into something cozy by actually another 40 minutes tops. Alright, been cozying in here. It's nice and warm. It was a little smoky up there, and there's a little connection that I could have done better. But it's too hot right now, and it's fine. There's tons of circulation here, so. But it's time for dinner. I had this perfect little grate that I didn't want to throw away, and I put it right in there, and it holds my sweet potato completely wrapped in foil. And then you can't really see, but over here I just got my frozen fish. It's thawing out right next to the fire. Oh, it's getting there. So make a little pesto, salmon, sweet potato, something other. All right, so we got it all buttered up here. Now, one thing I forgot on this trip was my cast iron skillet that I've been just marinating. I'm not a big tomato guy, but I love tomato, cooked tomato on top of my salmon with some basil and garlic. You got a jar of pesto. There's that oily stuff. It's almost all you need. Actually, that's all I'm going to use. So there it is. I put more pesto in there. Of course I did. So we got pesto, garlic, tomato, garlic, pesto. With salt. Salt has to go in tomato, in my opinion. It's a crime not to. It is the only thing that intensifies it, makes it good. And lastly, lemon pepper. So, put the lid on. Looks like it's gonna be a slow cook, but that's okay. My sweet potato is probably done, but I'm gonna probably take it out in a little bit. But while we're just chilling, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my van. All right, so as you see, this is my van, and the idea is to make a study. And I didn't do, as far as electrical, I didn't do anything fancy. I love portable electronics, like let's say this light. It is magnetic. It also has a sensor light. I got about, I don't know, 8 of them, and I just put them around my van. That's one source of light. There is also this it's a flashlight, portable. One of my favorite lights is this one. It's magnetic and it sticks to 2 little pieces of metal I put up there. Also a portable, so you just portable rechargeable, right? So this is one thing I kept from the old van model. I took that out and I cut out a ceiling. The main thing I was going for was a ship kind of thing. So this is my cab. I also did like a ship deck thing. Things are kind of messy up here, so I'll just have to show you that later. But I'm not really going to give you the full tour. There's stuff back there like my spice rack. I usually cook in the back, but I like what I'm doing right now, and I might turn it into a thing. I can always change things up. I also, when I filled in this wall, right here, yeah, I made it a nice little thing. I have this fake brick. You can see on that side. It's, looking too old. Okay, all right, buddy. And this is actually my grandma's. This was in my grandma's kitchen, and my sister just gave it to me while I was making it. And it's actually funny. I shouldn't tell you this, but these are uneven because the cut I made was uneven. Or I'm sorry, something was even. So these planks are warp-sided, but this hides it. It's an illusion, an optical illusion. You can't really tell. And now you know my secret. Don't tell anyone. And then we got my fridge. Oh, my electrical. So this is how I just wanted to simplify it. People always, all the van converts, I think they do go all out where that you can, do switches too, and there's surge protectors. But the surge protectors are actually in these batteries. I'm going to slide, this is a platform I made for my big battery, my smaller battery, and my DVD player. And I like that I want it to slide out and then be able to slide back in. So it'll just kind of be hidden. And I'm going to, fix the back wall. That's back there is my solar. So my solar basically charges that. And then I can also charge it with my car. So there's just different ways, but it's really just plug and play. So there's no, if you've seen those electrical things, it gets really complicated. And mind you, I made this van because I was running out of time. It was August. I really wanted to get to California. And I didn't have much time, so I just kind of rushed it. So there's a lot of things I coulda, woulda, shoulda done, but don't care. I love it the way it is. It's very cozy. I don't care about a sink. I don't care about, the standing up is the one thing where I just didn't. I got this van for a pretty sweet deal, and there's something cozy about, yeah, I can't stand in it, but it's something very hobbity about kind of getting in here and just coasting. All right, this is my sweet potato. It's super soft on the inside. It's perfect. Threw a bunch of butter, pesto, and garlic. So usually I'm a little more creative, but when you're camping, you just use what you got. And this is actually a simple meal when it comes to things that I do normally. So, but it looks delicious, and I'm excited. Looks like the fish is getting there. Since it's slow cooking, I do want to wait a little longer, but I can tell it's looking delicious. I wanted to show off that moon. I guess you can't really see how bright it is, but it's completely dark, or it looks like it's completely dark, but that moon totally lit it up, but you can't tell. So look how much the moon lit up everything. So anyway, forgot a spoon. I'm eating with the spatula. All right, I would say moment of truth, but I already know this is gonna be ba-boom. So go ahead and just a little bit of fish. This is hard to do. Sorry, I'm not the best photographer. Alright, here we are. Buttery, pesto-y, garlicky fish. Sweet potato. Sweet potato, sweet potato. I have been on a sweet potato kick. I feel like I just discovered it. I don't know what it is. Like, I've always felt partial about it or whatever, but the sweetness in sweet potato is perfect with just about every meat. So I found out recently that I have pre-diabetes. So I've been eating healthy and exercising, kind of pushing me. So it's preventative diabetes. But and I've been fasting. So all those combined, it's like you can eat really good like this, super cheap. If people tell you that eating healthy is expensive, that's a myth. Vegetables are cheap. You go look by the pound. Vegetables are cheap. You get more vegetables than anything else. And then you just butter. You can butter them up, or you can, you can season them up. You can do all sorts of vegetables where it's just delicious, and then you can afford the meat because if you average it out, I mean, if you go eat at McDonald's, that's actually way more expensive than this meal right here, and this is way better for you. So yeah, so maybe you'll see me on the journey eating healthy, and I'll show you some tips that is just delicious and good for you. And I've already been taking the necessary steps to kick diabetes out of me, hopefully, or not get. I guess it's just not get diabetes. But yeah, when I used to drink, I drank a whole lot. And I would drink full glasses of vodka, and it obviously wasn't good for me. Not only that, but I love sugar. I was just addicted to the wrong things. So I'm fixing it.
and it's way better. There's no comparison. I don't miss sugar at all. Now I do have, I'll show you my dessert later. You ready for my secret dessert? You see that? You know? It's because it's dark chocolate. Dark chocolate with almonds. Nothing fancy and super bomb. Dark chocolate is awesome because it kills the craving. I love sweets. When I just see a little chunk of dark chocolate almond, my craving just kind of goes away after a good, I don't know if you can see that. About that amount. I'll just nibble on it. No. Third time. I'm reading The Dragons of the Lost Star. Alright, here I am buried in blankets. Yeah, I'll probably watch a little Gotham Chess before I go to bed. Good night, y'all. Go. Good morning. I wish I set up my coffee. Don't have to go outside. It's pretty cold. The stove, well, I didn't put another log in there. I put one Duraflame thing in there and it did its job. There's a little smoke coming out of there. So I'll have to fix that. Put your potty can right now real quick. Or I would have put more logs in. I just wanted to be safe. Alright, got my Bible in and ran into a few snags last night. My car battery died. I have no coffee, which is actually fine. I happen to have Celsius from last time I went camping, so that's nice. And I have this doodad I have yet to use. It's supposed to help start my battery, so I'm going to get that going. And I also, my Blu-ray player died, so I might get a new one. I chipped the inside of the HDMI input-output thing that the cord goes into, so it's supposed to storm all day tomorrow, which it's Saturday, which is my rest day, so I will kind of get prepared for that a little bit more. I think I already am, but I don't know. I think I should get a new DVD player and coffee. See how cold it was last night? Anyway. Beautiful river.
Oh. Here's where I baptized my brother. Beautiful spot. Alright, I got kind of ready. It'd be a storm coming. I got these tied down pretty tight. I'm hoping they don't go anywhere. I tried wiggling it around here. And I don't see it going anywhere. I also added a slope because that's my entrance. I can't have it going, so the water will run down here, and it's already kind of sloped down. Got dinner cooking, got some wood for the next 2 rainy days. I got some Duraflames too, so cooking up some chicken. I'm just using that guac. So that guac I made earlier, I'm gonna smear on these tortillas and then just eat chicken, making it simple. Alright, got some of that hot sauce from that taco place. I also have some sriracha, which I'll probably have to tap into, but I just one of those guys, I can't let any hot sauce go to waste. Not as good as those tacos. I haven't been able to duplicate it, but a bunch of guac, nice seasoned chicken, some of that hot sauce I just mentioned. So simple. It's one of those things where I'm just cooking what I have, and I'm using the guac, and also simple. Dapper and I had a fun day, and yeah, I'm gonna eat and get to writing here in a little bit. Peace. Oh, here, let me take a bite. It's cold. Dapper. You gotta get off me, bub. Oh, come here. Come cuddle me. Come cuddle me. Come. Cuddle me. Ow. Good morning, Bubble. Oh, little boy. Ooh, I slept good. Looks like it didn't all that.
Look at this gourmet cup. That's what I miss about drinking coffee out in the wilderness, is just seeing what God created. Every time I'm out here, I mean out here outside in general, I just feel like we weren't designed to be in four walls most of our lives. I don't think it's all bad, but I feel like too much, you get kind of, I don't know, trapped feeling, claustrophobic. Now, Bible time. Oh, there's my door. This might be a TMI, but just for those who were wondering how I go poops, is this awesome collapsible toilet. You put a trash bag in there. You put this nice comfy seat on top. You do your business, and yes, it's in a bag, but it's definitely no gross than, changing a diaper. So there's that. And I'll tell you what, there's something beautiful about this thing. What is you can go poop out in wilderness when no one's around, when it's a nice sunny day, find an awesome sight. You haven't pooped like that. You haven't pooped at all, in my opinion. But thought I'd add that. But on Saturday, I like to keep the Sabbath. Rest is extremely important. Rest of the mind. So it's a nice rainy day, and there's just something cozy about watching a Western on a rainy day. This is the first time seeing Outlaw Josie Wales, liking it so far, while playing Red Dead Redemption. So, super chill day. I got some other activities that I'll be relaxing on. But yeah, this is me chilling. As far as that special dinner I had going, steak, butter fried, and I already cooked up my veggies, trying to keep them warm, so I'll show you real quick. But potatoes and asparagus, all dolled up with butter, garlic, and seasoning. Oh, it smells so good. But keeping it warm. Look at that. I'll probably not eat all this, but there you go. And let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this time out in the woods, rainy day, just super lazy rest Sabbath day. Just hanging out with Dapper in the van most of it. Movies and all that stuff. You just bless my socks off. And thank you for this delicious meal that I definitely don't deserve. But here it is. So I thank you for it, Lord. I thank you for all that you do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, I gotta go. All right, got a little project. Sorry for watching good old classic Ghost. Haven't seen it in a long time. Yep, guy's just going to hell. No big deal. All right. I kind of don't want to show you. I just want to start it and I'll show you the end product. But I got my van a little decoration. Oh, out here, I had to take a breather. I guess you can't see anything. Wow. That's a nice stormy, cool, actually pretty warm. It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday, but nice cool breeze. Oh, cloudy, can't see the stars, so it's super dark. I had to take a breather after that project. It was pretty intense, more intense than I originally thought, but I finished it. See if you notice it as I walk in. Oh, I guess you can see it. Don't see it? is not easy. Something kind of get in there. Got my books, got the alcohol, even though I don't drink, got my plant, and my typewriter. Anyways, I thought it'd be a nice addition to my bookshelf. It's a nice little light too. I can actually use that in the dark when I just want a little lamp. But anyways, that's what I got going. Almost wish I recorded doing it, but it took longer than I expected. I had two tools that one I didn't even use, and another I didn't know until halfway through. Anyways, alright, that's it. It's storming crazy right now. And weird enough, I just got a text from my sister saying tornado warning, which is weird because I don't get service out here, but I'm gonna go walk up the road where I do have service and double check that a tornado won't be headed this way, because my van ain't tornado proof. Buddy, you gotta stay here, okay? You can't come with me. You gotta stay. I'll be right back. It's okay, Bubba. Alright, it's coming out hard. I got about a half a mile to walk out here. Rain. We'll see how this goes. Oh my gosh, these puddles. It's coming down. Whew, it's coming down. Alright, and I'm trying to get you guys some lightning shots, but it's a crazy storm out there right now. So let me just make sure there's not a tornado. I'm not worried about lightning and rain, but there's a tornado headed this way, I gotta know. I guess I don't have service inside this. I have to go outside, because I just had it. I just got the phone with my sister. Weather.com wasn't really helpful. My internet's very spotty up here, but apparently I just have to be on watch for the next half hour. We're on tornado watch, so usually isn't a big deal, but again, only because I'm in a van. I just want to be watching out for it. But so she said just hang on the next half hour, which is funny because it's late. No one's using the shower. They got a shower, so. And I haven't showered in a few days. So hey, I'll just shower up. Alright, feeling fresh. Just gotta wait a little bit until this tornado watch passes and going back to my cozy van. Oh, you got poop your pants? That's the poop your pants, huh? watered in. When I said I was watered in, that's the road. And that's the river that used to be way over there. Oh. Oh. I mean, look at that. Dapper, you know what? You little booger. Huh? I know. What are you doing? Dapper, stop. Gosh. He just jumps on me every morning. Just play mode immediately. Wow, if you remember, the beach line was somewhere right there. Wow, that's crazy. I don't think I can get out of here. Might be able to leave here, but over here it's really deep. Oh, yeah. I might want to take off my shoes to go frolic in the puddles. See if I can get out of here. Oh. Ooh. I was thinking about, I forgot my freaking charger for my big battery because I'm almost out of power. But I think this is, oh, yeah, I might be able to leave here. Alright, well, still, I kind of like the idea that I'm trapped. That kind of makes it not so exciting. Still, though. Cray. Alright, buddy, you want to go on an adventure? Come on. You can go check this out. So, I don't know if I'm going to leave. It's not supposed to rain anymore. So, but another thing too is, yeah, I'm running out of power, but it's also going to be cold. It's supposed to snow, so we're getting it all. But man, look at this. That was a walkway. Oh, let me get my finger. That was a walkway. We're going to go check it out, but I'm about to make my coffee. But anyways, I was thinking I can just put my food outside. It's supposed to be cold, so I'm going to go up and adventure, and we'll see what's what. Yeah, it's getting cold, man. Yesterday was warm. It's kind of just insane weather. Yeah, this is a walkway, if you remember. Wow, crazy. Dapper, don't get swept away, okay? I like you. I kind of like you. Alright, can we get over here? This was all not here. This is all completely not at all. And if you look over there, there's like a river where there wasn't one yesterday. And I don't think I can make it across. I mean, I could, or I can just come back tomorrow. Maybe that will be a tomorrow video while I'm in between my writing sessions. Well, still though, pretty cray. Wow, insane. Decided to come outside and cook some late lunch. Ooh. Did a whole huge package of mushrooms and those leftover onions, basically leftover guacamole fixins, all besides the avocado. I had like a bag of it. Figured I'd just throw it all into here. It's coming along nicely. I'm gonna have to put that to the side while I make chicken to go with it. Alright, so this is my meal. Oh, it looks so good. So a bunch of mushrooms. I just mixed it all in with chicken. Sorry. I used all the mushrooms, which is awesome. Oh wait, no I didn't. Right. I also added red pepper. I just threw in there. That's what I tasted right away. Every chicken gets mushroom with it, an onion, and that red pepper down there. It's good. All right, well, had a nice day of study. Relax a little bit. Now, I'm not using my wood stove anymore. I think I'm fine, but Dapper is smaller. I'm starting to lose his trust. Like, he doesn't want to come in when that thing's on. So I will. I'm sure he will get over it when I figure it out. But he might be smelling something that I am not. I mean, he just But anywho, also it is really cold. So I am running my engine once in a while. I have it fully insulated. I'd show you, but I don't really want to right now. Just relaxing and just getting it warm in here, and I'm going to keep the warmth until the morning. After this last little burn, I'm going to dive into the covers. I'll be good until morning. But yep. Potty? You know it's cold out there. Oh, it's so cozy in here. I can't stand it. I don't think I'm gonna leave today. So glad the sun's out. Seems like a completely different land than yesterday. Do you remember all this was underwater? I mean, all this was. I couldn't even walk over there. Cheers. Which means I can take you back that way. I was trying to show you yesterday. I'm not dilly-dallying today. That's if when I write a good chunk of my last chapter. Today is go day, and I'm excited. One thing about taking weekends off, since I'm my own boss, is being excited to get back to work. Take the weekend off from your book, and I'm just brewing on how it's gonna go, and so yeah, I'm excited. And before I start my day, I read the Bible every morning. I'm not doing an extensive study. Hey, Dapper. Just a chapter. I at least do that, and then it's writing time. But I figured the sun is out. It's starting to get warm. There's nothing better feeling. What's up, buddy? I know. Then the warmth coming out, the sun warmth coming out after a few freezing days. So this river, where looks like it lowered quite a bit. I mean, man, it was high. Another thing too is I found my journal. So this kind of want to share with you. That's my world, Iris, and it's full of character stuff, all sorts of fun notes. There's a timeline, all sorts of stuff. Basically, if I have a question about my world, I ask myself, and I fully flesh it out. And sometimes that means I have to take 10 steps back to rewrite the history of the world. It's a very detailed stuff. And so when I write my world, it's just easy. And my first book I wrote was freestyle. Some people write freestyle. This is my first crack at outlining, and I like it a lot more because it's, especially kind of the book that I'm writing, it's a tangible world full of magic and government and stuff. So I don't think it's easier to freestyle it or to make it feel tangible. So anyways, this actually helped me write the last chapter because I kind of wrote it out already, just freestyled it. And now that I have it out, I'm not freestyling it. I'm actually going to try to connect the dots puzzle pieces that I laid out. So yeah. Also, right now I have a question about a word that I'm using, and it is nice having internet, but I don't. But I have this. My sister got me it for Christmas. Trusty old dictionary, and then even thesaurus when you want to get creative and not use repetitive words. Yeah, you have to do a little bit of searching, but I get to be out here while I do this. I know you can't really see out there. This is my view. So, anyways, see you in a few hours. What? Alright, as you saw, making salmon, but that's not the special thing about it. There's something special in this. Actually, two special things, but one more than the other. Alright, so what's my big reveal? Nothing too crazy, just all the vegetables I cooked over this little adventure together. I got potatoes, asparagus. What else did I make? Onions. What was yesterday? I totally forgot. Mushrooms. So all of those are together into this awesome thing. They've been marinating for days in there with the pesto sauce and the juices. And I'm just going to throw it in with this thing and have a fish vegetable bowl with, my smaller one, surprise, was jalapeno cooked. Just like that restaurant I started this adventure out on. I'm going to have it with each bite. It's just something so good about a cooked jalapeno. Fire. So this was all underwater yesterday. I could not walk past here, if you remember, which means that river must have been super high. So much higher than it was, because the water went all the way back there. Cray. Oh, there's Dapper pooping. Anyways, yeah, wrote a big chunk of my book. I just set the scene for the final showdown, the very end, the climax of my book. And so I need to give my brain a rest, which is always important when creative writing. Being creative is a lot harder than you might think. It does things in my brain that like makes it hurt. And I looked it up, and it's you can actually become very fatigued creating worlds, and it's required that you rest when your brain hurts. And it's also world building is a very good way to problem solve. It's kind of its own problem solving, kind of like chess is a certain type of problem solving. World building is also, I mean, it makes sense. You got to create all the little things. So, but what's fun about this last bit is I'm pretty sure I know all the little ins and outs. There's little things that's going to come to me as I write, which is part of the fun. Like, I don't know exactly how it's going to end, and that's cool to kind of put myself in. But anyways, I did find this out 2 days ago. I didn't take the camera with me, but it's a nice little beach area. Man, I wish it was warm. I would jump in there. But anywho, I have actually done ice plunges, but it's too cold. I wouldn't be able to get warm easily. But anywho, so I'll see you guys later. So yeah, I made a fire while I had the chance. It's not too cold out here. It's cold, but I just wanted to make a fire. And I'm writing my book. Unfortunately, my laptop's just not even charging, and I just bought it, so kind of bummed out. Hopefully I can get it returned. But either way, I'm still going through my book, and it's going good. If anything, I'm going to drink coffee tonight and stay up to write the rest. I think I can do it. If not, I might do it at the tail end tomorrow. But anyways, it's really pretty, and I may go inside in a little bit just to warm up after this, but if I can, I'm going to keep this going. I have a bunch of firewood I'd like to just burn just for fun. So. I usually don't drink coffee this late, but this is, in a way, my commitment to stay up all night and finish this chapter. So I'm doing it. I don't want to kind of wake up tomorrow and scramble to finish the rest. I got a good thing going. It's going to be a really long chapter full of action, and tying up all the loose ends. And yeah, it's great. So, anyways. Morning. All right, so I wrote a good amount yesterday. I did not finish it, but I kind of like that I didn't finish it because, well, I wrote about 10, 11 pages, so I got a lot done. I don't feel like rushing it. I did stay up late, but, you know, creativity, you can't just, you know, it's not like crunching numbers or doing some kind of, labor job where you can kind of just do it, the well runs dry eventually. So, but I'm happy with what I did. I am more than halfway done with the chapter. It's going to be a long one, but I like that. I like the idea that it's going to be one long climactic conclusion. So anyways, with that said, I woke up this morning and wow, and I had the nomad in me just packed up all my stuff and left. And it's funny, I went into town, the little town that I'm in, Holdenwold, Tennessee, little tiny town. I got some breakfast, got some Red Bulls, and just wanted to check out if there's anything around here that was worth checking out. And I set the map. It's Fall Hollows Falls, and there's these waterfalls, and it just happened to be right across the street from my tent, or from my camping spot. So it's kind of funny. But here, let me show you. Oh, and there's Dapper pooping. Always got to get that shot for some reason. Now I'm kind of surprised the water's not flown as much as it was, but man, that water lowered in a very small amount of time. It was so high. This would have been crazy. This might have been flooded over. Which I'll keep in mind. This place isn't too far from my own home, so I'll probably be coming back. So let's go adventure. I might go up there. Oh, there's the waterfall. Oh, let's go down there. This looks like there's bridges. Oh, fun. Dapper, be careful. No, come here. I don't want you falling. Dapper, come on, be careful. Wow, look at this tree. Cool. Kind of nice I'm getting a little bit of exercise because I say Burger King. And it's funny when you eat healthy like I do most of the time. When you eat unhealthy, you kind of feel it. So this will get my blood circulated. Wow, I love these roots. Love that. And the moss. Oh. I kind of get high on this kind of stuff. All right. Oh, wow. Look at these staircases. That's just what I climbed down. That was so cool. Keeps going. You got stone slabs, and then you got these roots. So I'm sure some of these were put here by man, but the roots by God. Look at that. Wow. Very cool. Yeah, I wish I would have came here right after that rain. This would have been very active, but it kind of looks cool the way it does. Dripping down. Some more staircases and the grand finale. Wow. How cool is this?
Come here in the summer right after rain and go swimming. That's where I'm coming. Here I am under a waterfall. So this was the reason I woke up this morning and decided to go on an adventure. Very cool. Part of me wanted to stay in the camp, but the nomad in me needed to go on. So now with that said, oh, check this out. Look at those icicles. How cool. Wow. All right, well, with that said, I do got to get back and write my last chapter. So how fitting that I go on an adventure to finish my adventure book. Very cool, very happy. Definitely a climactic end to my climactic part of the book.
All right, I just finished the last scene. I am doing one more last credit scene, so I'm gonna write that a little later. I want to dwell on it a little bit more, but I finished what I came to do, and I just was thinking. Oh, so I wanted to show you. I had an opportunity to use this little stand here, and I can kind of go wherever. For instance, right there is the waterfall place. But yeah, I just thought it was funny that this water theme. So yeah, this whole book is water themed. So I just thought it was funny because I had a flood, that last bit, which you'll find that funny in the last part of what I wrote, and waterfalls. And during this whole book I've been writing, I went to California. I always stopped at rivers and lakes, and I even went to the Pacific Ocean. Someone who lives in Tennessee went all the way over, so I just thought it was kind of funny that there's little Easter eggs sprinkled throughout my adventure. So my next book is called, this book is called The Temple of Lost Tears. The next book is called Temple of Hidden Blood, and it will be more mountains, so all things mountains. And so yeah, more about my book. You can go to my website right now and read the first 5 chapters, which is nixplots.com. That's nixplots.com. And click on Temple of Lost Tears, and you can read the first 5 chapters, as well as check out my first published book, The Abstract Adventures of Jacob Knox. And tonight is actually going to be another storm, and I just don't have my fireplace not being 100% ready, and the energy that I don't have, and it's going to be freezing. So I think it's a great time for me to wrap it up and get home. So hope you had fun, as much fun as I had. It was a great adventure. I just didn't plan for flooding or anything like that, so I think it was really fun. And yeah.